tries again, gets inside and banks it in. And the Heat with their first is that jump shot. Quickly down the other way. LeBron James on the pull-up, the flick of the wrist. James.
Well, good advance pass by Chalmers into James's rhythm jumper, but I would have rather seen James
rotation second half. Shot clock winding down. James, the jump shot. He's in double figures already. 29% from the field. The Heat, 57%.
When there's a front of the low post, there has to be someone flash into the high post so you can go high-low. You don't want to catch the ball at the three-point line and throw these lob passes. Well, 4 charges taken, 2 by James, 2 by Battier, by rotating early with strength.
Basketball.
It still is, but it's just being...
James fouled again, and he backs it in! LeBron James nails a three-pointer, and a chance for a 4-point play. As the Heat have opened this one up here in the second period.
Think about the strength that this takes.
Oh, it's a 2, not a 3, but still an unbelievable shot.
Create a shot for somebody else.
James against J.R. Smith. One dribble, pull up, puts it in. 21-point lead, and LeBron James has 21 points. James, the finish, and a foul. What an eruption here in the second quarter.
This is a bad man right here. Driving left, slides by Jeffries, and in between J.R. Smith, finishes.
Wall basketball. LeBron James and the Heat on a, get this, 24-2 run to end the first half. The Knicks in trouble, playing some crazy, weird basketball. What are they going to do to stop LeBron?
In that first half, and the non-flagrant, flagrant one was called, and then he got a nice three-point play opportunity by drawing Smith into the air, and then the little step back to his left, and then the sliding by Jared Jeffries.
Third. James on the pull-up. That shot forward, he's unstoppable. 7 of 8 from the field, the lead 25.
We're all about taking these type of, difficult calls. You've got to be able to just play through it as James attacks.
A quick, explosive move.
Well, when you relocate off that post-up, it makes it difficult for Carmelo Anthony to get the right angle to close out, and then Shumpert. Haslam's there for the follow, and then on the loose ball, the play before, left-hand scoop pass to Miller for the 3. From the second quarter on, it's been all...
Battier gets the rebound. James, the drive, the adjustment, the bounce shot. 20.
Well, the ball swings to him. Anthony closes hard, puts it down on the floor. And again, when Tyson's
third quarter, James against Anthony. Puts up a 3. Bang! LeBron James from downtown. 81-47. He's got 32 through 3 quarters. What a performance in game 1 for James and the Heat. 32 points in 32 minutes, and the defense spectacular. The Heat forcing 24 Knicks turnovers. The Knicks, which is 47.
And the Miami Heat, a dominant performance, started with defense, forcing 27 turnovers so far for 38 points, and then James has been terrific offensively. 10 of 14 from the floor, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. He has it.
The Miami Heat won by 33 points in Game 1 of their series with the New York Knicks. After the game, Carmelo and Amari got together and had the Knicks with a special private practice on Sunday. LeBron James and company, well, could they respond to that special private practice? Dwayne Wade thinks they can. He goes baseline, goes up and gets the jam. He was 11 of 18 from the field. Miami up 11-6. Later, LeBron missing. But look at the hustle from the Heat and Joel Anthony. He keeps it alive. LeBron gets the ball, draws the old-fashioned and one play there. The Heat go up by 8, 18-10. Later in the first, Melo carrying the offensive load for the New York Knicks, knocks down a jump shot there. He had 15 points in the first quarter. We show you this play. Mike Miller fakes the hedge coming away from Steve Novak, but Carmelo recognizes a fake when he sees it, drives straight to the rack and throws that one down. Miami's lead down 2-1. Second quarter now, Jared Jeffries missing the layup. But look at Tyson Chandler go up and absolutely punch that one home. He got called for a technical for taunting, but what a terrific play from Tyson Chandler. Later, the Knicks get the rebound, but Mike Bibby, he doesn't have a shoe. Look, D. Wade sees it loose on the court, tosses it aside, and Mike Bibby, you're out for that play. Still second quarter, LeBron James, in amongst a pair of Knicks, still goes and gets the alley-oop pass from Mario Chalmers and somehow tips that thing in. He was 8 of 18 from the field, but Carmelo still getting it done for the Knicks, jamming that one in. He had 21 points in the first half alone. D. Wade in the post, hitting a jump hook. He had 25 points. Heat on the break. Look for LeBron, just trucking down the middle, and D. Wade finds him. Beautiful jam, beautiful play. The Heat so tough to stop in that situation. Into the second half we go. LeBron playing a little defense here. He gets the steal. We go the other way. And again, drawing contact, this time from J.R. Smith. Shoots it up and over the block attempt from Baron Davis. He missed the free throw. Miami up 67-56. Baron Davis outside contributing. He had a dozen points. 71-66. The lead down to 5. Next play, Davis. Look at this. Nice find down low. That's easy for Tyson Chandler. That cuts the lead down to 4. 6 assists on the game for Baron Davis. Mario Chalmers finding LeBron. Good idea. Again, taking the contact. This time from Amari Stoudemire. James, 19.7 rebounds on the game. Miami up by 10. Fourth quarter now. Mike Miller outletting to Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne Wade, easy little lay-in there. And Miami in control in the fourth quarter. Chalmers this time getting the ball back. Buries a three-pointer. And Chalmers had 13 points for Miami. Later, it's LeBron out to Chris Bosh, who came through with 21. The Heat win it by 10 to take a 2-0 series lead. The Knicks have lost 12 straight playoff games. 104-94 is your final.
Lost the ball. Nice defense. A turnover. The other way to LeBron. Boy, the comfort level. They had such an easy time scoring in this series. Wade to the rack and he gets it in. Now that's how he scored early in game 2. Had a lot of points right half.
For a team that's fourth in scoring.
LeBron James. Now Miami to inbound. It's Wade. Right to the rack.
That can't happen.
He faced very little friction. And that takes us to halftime. So the Knicks led by 11, 40-29 with 1:45 left. Miami closes the quarter on a 7-0 run to bring it to a 4-point game at the half.
And this is too easy a pass to Dwayne Wade, and it's all about closing quarters. You talk about a 7-0 run, 39%, and have 11 turnovers for 16 points.
Wade with the pick. James, Wade, Bosh out there for the Miami Heat. Here's Mario Chalmers. He's been scoring and has one again on that front line. He became a starter late in the season. Shot clock at 8. A three by Chalmers, who puts it in for Miami. A good way to start the second half.
Who would have thought it would have been the Miami Heat leading this series in three-point field goals made and attempted.
Now Miami's on a 10-0 run, going back to the way. The deflection. Bosh, the look away. James for 2 and the Chandler foul.
Just when you think you have a turnover against Miami. Miscommunication on the basketball here. And I don't know where Chandler was throwing the basketball. A good decision here by Bosch. Could be a possible 5-point turnaround. If you were off to the races one way, which the Knicks were, you know who you're playing.
Anthony owns the worst career postseason record of any player who has appeared in that many postseason games since the 91-92 season. Wall Street Journal did a study on that. There's a nice drive inside, slashing his Wade. Miami has captured the lead. Advantage of one. They last led 19-18. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here at the Garden in New York, a place where you love.
Just the court lighted up.
Theater lighting.
Theater lighting, and it's truly the best arena in the building.
But the shooting tonight isn't reflecting anything favorable at all.
It has less to do with shooting and more of the defense from both teams.
Wade, he's put in two, and that's a triple. And if they were looking to light the fuse, maybe they do it right there. They're up by 4. Wade's got 12. 15 by James is the Miami high, but James on the bench with 4 fouls.
11 in points since he's been here. Opponents' field goal percentage has gone down -3%, and opponents' points in the paint down -7. That's all because of the Defensive Player of the Year and Tyson Chandler.
Mike Miller just checked in for Haslam. Wade, a triple, good! Dwayne Wade has now found the stroke midway through the third quarter. Well, Battier got it. Smith will defend Wade. Gliding in, Dwayne Wade has put in 18 points to lead the Miami Heat. He's put in a 12-point third quarter. A second difference between the game clock and the shot clock winding down the third.
I'm not quite sure Carmelo. But we're not getting the ball moved from side to side. We're playing on one side of the court, man. You can't do that.
The defensive end, Dwayne Wade, got going in the third quarter. How do you slow him down with LeBron coming back in the game now?
Well, he's got to take a break eventually. I can't afford to take Melo out. LeBron's coming back. We just got to keep grinding, man.
All right, Mike, thanks.
And James welcomes himself back to the game by hitting a 3. Series with that basket now claims a rebound inside. Slides in, puts up the runner, and puts it and off his miss. Gets another offensive rebound. He's got 5 off the bench to begin the fourth in a long 2. Rebound by Chalmers, and they got James playing the point basically. Bringing the ball up. He'll put up a 3.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. That is it. The fuse has been lit. LeBron. Don't get tired out trying to defend him.
Really, you got 3 guys that have really guarded him tonight. Shane Battier, at times Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James.
6 to shoot. Wade right off the bench. And he puts in a nice mid-range shot. And he's got 20 points. 26 by LeBron and 10 by Chalmers.
Yeah, what a luxury that Eric Spoelstra has to rest his...
Chandler had a hand on it but could not tap it back in, and Wade will come the other way. Chalmers, 3, good! Chalmers, the rebound by LeBron. He'll come going the other way. A 20% shooting fourth quarter for New York. Chalmers puts it in again. Another triple. He's got 16 points with the twister, and Chris Bosh has another rebound for the Miami Heat. Bosh 9 rebounds and 9 points. Flew on, if you missed the beginning of our show, he and his wife welcomed their first child into the world. He took a private plane from Miami into Teterboro, got here not too much before tip-off started, and has helped this team. LeBron James. James has put in 30 points. And he's had a 15-point fourth quarter when it's mattered the most. Smith with the miss. The Knicks gasping for air.
This is Coach Karan Godwin, and these are the ball hog glove X factor. They take away the natural grip of the ball, forcing your hands and fingers to work overtime.
It takes away your grip. So the ball slips out of your hands. You really got to be able to control the ball. There is no room for error when you dribble this way.
For drills, follow at Coach Godwin and get your ball hog gloves and D-cones at ballhoggloves.com.
To a sold-out Madison Square Garden in New York City. It's Game 4 of the opening round playoff series between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. Anthony, good open look. That shot won't go. He has really struggled. 34%. Comes down the other end to James, and James lays it in. 6 straight points by the Heat. And they're quickly up by 5. Fields on the drive. Flips it up and in. They're playing off Landry Fields, almost daring him to shoot.
That left hand.
Yikes. Meanwhile, Stoudemire with a pretty pass. Nothing going down easily for Carmelo Anthony. And Bosch puts it up, and then Tyson Chandler was saying before the game, anybody can make a boneheaded mistake, and that's what it was. Inside, good hard move. He had a nightmare game shooting the basketball in game 3. And again, he's seen all sorts of different looks. And easy bucket for James as Mike Miller with a pretty pass.
Everybody writes the story after the story as he makes a jump shot. The guy has had bad stretches before and come out and played great. He doesn't need any fuel.
They say Novak's in, Novak's in. As Carmelo Anthony rattles in that one. And a foul away from the ball. It's on Battier. That's the 15th foul. So free throws. Did it with 6 remaining on the shot clock. Second, still even. James the drive. So difficult to defend. He's got 8 points. And a foul on Chalmers. Shot won't count. So the Knicks will inbound. James hearing the boos now every time he touches. Chalmers goes back door. Poor defense from J.R. Smith.
Well, give Smith credit on this. He was trying to give support on James's drive. But when one guy steps over to give help, you've got to help the helper.
So it wasn't Smith's fault.
Well, it is,
but
you have a true fan.
James left wide open, rattles that one in. Lob it in, Anthony, quick up and in. That's a long .9, but he got it to go. Anthony on the drive on Battier, goes up and under, can't get it to go. Rebound, follow is good. And a good hard play, but the Knicks offense,
they're just too good.
James is fouled. And Tyson Chandler can't believe the call. Tom Washington, quick shot. And a foul on Battier. Smith on the drive, gets inside, misses. Anthony's tip won't go. And here comes Chalmers to Wade. James cutting to the basket, lays it in. Good look from Dwayne Wade. James once again fronting Anthony. Fields on the drive, nice feed. Pretty pass from Landry Fields. Well, Knicks in game 3 had 8 total assists for the game. They had 6 here in the first half. I know you don't necessarily love the double foul call, but sometimes it's a good deterrent.
Don't love it?
You conceded far too easy on that.
No, I mean, I can see your point. I just don't agree with it.
James called for his second foul. Now they're starting to tighten it up. Those two have been wrestling quite a bit the last several times up and down the court. 18 points to the first half. 6 of 14 from the field. LeBron James has 15. After 2 quarters, it's a 6-point Miami lead.
As we've seen by James, only 6 for 14, but when he had Baron Davis on him, he got to his sweet spot there for the pull-up off the pick and roll, and then a little UCLA cut for the mid-range jump shot. And here when he's at the elbow, you look at Josh Harrelson, he's staring at Mike Miller. His job is to help on the penetration. He recognizes it far too late. He's got to diversify the ways he scores. Here, the cut for the score, and then backing in the smaller Wade without a double team. Here, the pull-up, his only perimeter make of the night, and this is where he's dangerous, that quick second jump on the second shot.
Really helped this team improve. Turnover by Wade. Haslam didn't cut. Here's J.R. Smith, goes right at James. Back to Anthony. Lays it in, and it's a 4-point game. Timeout, Miami. And Madison Square Garden is alive on this 7-0 run. Anthony guarded by James again. Makes his move. Tough turnaround shot. That's good. Tie game. Shot clock at 4. James, a contested shot. Won't go. Bibby, the rebound. Throws it ahead to Anthony. One man to beat. Drives on Wade. Gets inside. Block. But a foul. Anthony wanted a goaltend. But I don't believe they've scored the goal. Yes, they do. A goaltend and the foul. And the Knicks have regained the lead here in the third as Wade picks up his Anthony's jump shot. That's good. Anthony against Battier again. Tough turnaround shot. That's good. Carmelo Anthony lighting it up here in the third. And the Knicks back up by 6. James, a three-pointer. It's good. LeBron James answers back. The Heat with a couple of very important three-pointers here. Anthony to Stoudemire. Gets loose. Knicks back up by 1. That's the second beautiful pass from Carmelo Anthony. Smith launches another. James gets ahead of Steve. Drives on Novak. And Novak with the foul. Steve Novak did not stand a chance on that particular play. He's hurting off the turnover. Anthony fakes, drives past him. Clutches, puts it in, and a foul. Wade didn't even make an attempt to run down. He's shaken up on the play. There's a bit of a lip to him. And Carmelo Anthony took full advantage to tie the game. And a timeout on the floor.
Well, it's all tied up because Carmelo Anthony attacked, took the contact, and finished.
Playing all the minutes with the injury to Davis. Anthony missed Stoudemire. Cut to the basket. You didn't see him. Makes the drive. Double clutches shot. Good. 34 for Carmelo Anthony. James the drive. And got whacked. Single coverage against Battier. Backs in. Inside. Puts it up. Fouled. With 4.5 left on the clock, he'll shoot 2 free throws as we've got a full timeout. Anthony, nice fake, tough fall away, puts it in. Tough shot. Tie game with 2 to play. Perhaps helping the Knicks get the victory today, but still plenty of time remaining. James is open. James for 3. Knocks it down. LeBron James answers back to tie the game.
A miscommunication on the switch.
5 on the shot clock. Anthony, 1 dribble. That's a 3. It's good! Carmelo Anthony from way downtown. He's got 40. Anthony fires another 3 and is fouled by Battier. Battier can't believe the call. James spins, gets inside, puts it in, and the foul! LeBron James with a chance for a 3-point play, and the foul on Chandler is his 6th. What a move from James.
Wow, the spin, dribble, split, absorbed the contact, and finished.
Wade drives, helped out by Stoudemire. Wade lost it, got it back. Final seconds, Wade for 3. Won't go. Game over. There'll be a game 5. And the Knicks' playoff losing streak comes to an end. 41 for Carmelo Anthony. And the Knicks finally beat the Heat.
He's ventured around the NBA and finds himself in New York. He was the 3rd and sometimes the 4th string point guard on this team. But because of injury, he finds himself starting, and Chris Bosh hits one from outside for Miami. His second. Go over the same video you've watched, the same plays. I mean, how do you keep it fresh in a player's mind?
Well, you do go over a lot of video, but again, you're seeing the same to the starting lineup because of injuries or on Amari Stoudemire's part, stupidity. It could be tough on a team, but Mike Woodson has done a fabulous job of keeping this team glued and engaged.
Haslam hits a nice mid-range shot after Mike Bibby.
But in years past, I think a lot of times he let the defense off the hook by settling for 3s. He didn't do it this year.
It's Chandler inside. What a rejection by James. Shots. And Bibby's got 8 to lead the New York Knicks. Here is Miller the other way.
Welcome back to Miami. There's a reason why LeBron James is in line to pick up his 3rd MVP trophy. Not only his scoring, but his ability to find his teammates when they go to that bigger lineup and put him at that point forward position. All you got to do is run the floor.
Well, Anthony, offensive rebound. That's the second for Miami. Another 3 for Miller.
to look to be aggressive to see if you can pick up that third foul on Melo.
Chalmers into Douglas. Rebound by LeBron. That is the 5th second quarter offensive rebound by Miami tonight. A lot of Battier in his face. By J.R. Smith, LeBron.
Woo! Right now, the Heat at the defensive end, and you don't pick up your third foul.
James. And he locates Chalmers for 3. LeBron James, Reggie, has 6 assists.
13 or 14-point advantage for Miami. If you're with you, you're happy about this.
LeBron James inside. LeBron.
4 on the floor.
And Chalmers inside, a lot of size, and he saves the ball. Shot clock is at 6, did not hit the rim. Wade. LeBron James.
They're up 11, and what is it going to take to win that 4th game in a playoff series?
Carmelo now at 19, and LeBron James with 18 points as he sneaks inside and pulls the trigger.
Amari missing 1 game. So both coaches and teams have had to make adjustments on the fly.
Carmelo Anthony picked up a technical foul during that little span there, and so now they have Fields watching James. Anthony was on Jeremy Lin there on the sideline, and no one expected Lin's sanity. They were getting ready to cut him before they gave him a chance to start. It's LeBron James. 9. Bosch 19. Quick blitz on Wade. Shot clock at 1. Battier for 3.
LeBron, they obviously desperate to stay in the series. How did you close them out tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, tried to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
You obviously very close with Carmelo Anthony, your Olympic teammates together. You embraced him after this game was over. What did you say to him?
Man, it's a brotherhood that goes beyond basketball. It's my first opportunity to go up against him in a playoff series, and it was fun, man. He's one of the most competitive players I ever played against in the series, so it was fun, man. Wish him the best. I tell him I see him this summer, and as we go for gold.
You have some other obligations right now. You got the Indiana Pacers in the 2nd round. Preview of that series quickly. You took 3 or 4 from them in the regular season.
They're a very well-coached team. They play inside and out. With David West and Roy Hibbert, them guys do a great job controlling the paint, and then they have some perimeter play in George Hill, Danny Granger. They do an unbelievable job. Paul George and those guys off the bench as well give them a big boost. So, we will savor this win tonight, but then we get to work tomorrow and get ready for Indiana.
Ron, congratulations. We'll see you in the 2nd round.
Thanks, David.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Our producer tonight, Rodney Vaughn, our director, Lonnie Dale. You take a look at the matchup now that will pit the Indiana Pacers, who took care of the Magic without Dwight Howard, 4 games to 1. Miami